Winter is my favorite season because I love drinking hot chocolate on a cold winter's day.
Right.
How was the drive here? Looks like it's been snowing pretty hard today.
Yeah, it was fine. But I didn't imagine you would live in a neighborhood, though.
What do you mean?
I expected you would live somewhere more remote.
No, that would just be lonely. My parents, before they passed, used to live in a rural area, and the closest house was like 4 miles away. It was not fun, to say the least.
I figured someone like you would be more introverted.
Introverted? Me? Independent filmmakers like me are basically forced to be extroverted.
I guess. How long have you been making movies? Did you start in 2020?
No, since before that.
I guess what I'm asking is, when did you become more passionate about it?
Since the beginning, I guess. The film that made me fall in love with it all. You might not believe this, but it was The Sound of Music.
The musical?
Yeah. It's an old film, but it never fails to make me happy after a long, stressful day.
What makes your day more stressful?
Filming.
Right. Of course.
Speaking of filming, did you want to talk about the script, James?
Yeah.
This film is about a man who's lost in the wilderness. It is one of the coldest winters like today. Throughout the film, the man reflects on his past and the things that he's done, only for us to find out that he's not actually lost. He's just in self-exile.
Why is he in self-exile?
I don't know. I haven't decided on it yet.
Did he do something bad?
Yeah.
Did he hurt anyone?
Sure. We could say that he did.
Did he anyone?
I like that idea. He killed someone.
Someone or some people?
Do you want it to be some people?
It's your film, Sophie.
Let's have it be multiple people. It'll be more interesting that way, don't you say?
Yeah. It's fair to call him a serial killer then, right?
Yeah. I like that.
I'd never played a serial killer before. You're going to have to help me.
I will. Don't worry.
What should my mindset be?
Sorry?
For the serial killer, how should a serial killer think? What is their mindset?
Contempt.
Contempt?
Yeah.
Contempt of what?
Society.
Really? Why?
Your character. He doesn't like what society's become. Everyone follows this unwritten social rule subconsciously. The ones who are actually themselves get hate. The ones who act like everyone else get love because they follow this rule. Your character just wants to eliminate that.
By killing?
Yeah.
Why would my character kill for something like that? It's crazy.
People like that have their reasons. That makes sense. But for those that can't learn from their perspective, they brush him off, call him crazy.
You seem to know a lot about how a serial killer thinks.
I do. I am really into serial killers. I mean, I love watching all the true crime documentaries. Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer is a rabbit hole you don't want to fall into.
You like serial killers, huh?
No, I don't like them. I think they're awful. But the psychology is so interesting. I have a friend of mine who studies psychology and mental illness. Kinda got me hooked. The mind of a serial killer will always be fascinating.
Yeah, but they're awful people. They should not have done what they did. And they never got away with it. Justice is always served at the end of the day.
Not all of them were caught. The Zodiac got away. Countless others that we don't know about. Honestly, it's a dark world out there. People can be so vile and twisted. I try to focus on the positives.
Right.
Will you excuse me for a second? I have to use the restroom. So, your character's a serial killer. I really like that idea. When we film, I'll guide you so we can get the perfect performance.
So, when should we film?
I'm free on Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, that works for me.
Sweet. I'll come pick you up on Sunday, James.
It's her. It has to be her.
What do they mean they're not seeking any new talent? They just posted the listing yesterday. No wonder no one wants to work anymore. Oh, shit. No way.
I've seen some of your work. It's very intriguing.
Thank you. Yeah, I tend to make stuff with my friends, to build a portfolio.
Yeah,
So what is your film about?
it's a horror movie about a man who's paranoid he's being followed by a killer.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
The film is an homage to the old silent films from the 1920s and 30s, but you'll still have dialogue. There's sound.
I like it. Yeah, I like this old time vibe here.
I prefer the word aesthetic.
Um, okay.
This film is a passion project of mine. I want it to be perfect. I trust that you can deliver a performance that'll meet my standards.
Yeah, I'll try to.
Don't worry. I know you can.
Really? I've never had someone be that confident in me.
I looked at all your stuff, all your films, even your accounts on social media. You are perfect.
I really appreciate that, Jamie.
Good. Can I tell you a story, Eric?
Yeah.
You remind me a lot of someone I used to work with. His name was Akif. He was a really, really good actor. Man, you should look up some of the work he's been in. A true creative in his craft. We made 3 films together. It wasn't always rainbows and sunshines working with him, but he was good. He liked to be challenged. And he liked to challenge me, which is what I liked about him. Just 2 people with a deep appreciation of filmmaking working together. It created challenges. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
It got more and more intense with every film we made. I guess, well, keep this between us. I guess the success of his last film really got to him. Call it ego, but I call it exposure of character. Maybe it's wrong for me to think this way.
No, I get it. Ego kills a pure soul.
By the time we get to the 3rd film, I knew I needed to fix this little problem. We had an argument, and Akif consistently refused. Everything I said was treated as if it was below him. But when you're super talented and developing a soul-crushing ego, it's both a curse and a gift.
Oh. How'd you guys settle it?
I killed him.
He was okay with that?
No. Killing him, killing his character, served as an emotional midpoint of the story.
Was that your last film with him?
It was his last credit, yes.
What do you mean?
His ego got hurt. Well, more than hurt. You could say he died that day.
Huh. It sucks to have an ego.
Indeed. Anyway, I'll send you the script via email.
Great. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, man, what's up?
You trying to hang out today and do something?
Sorry, I can't today. I'm filming.
Oh, okay. But are you sure you don't want to cancel the plan and hang?
Nah, man.
Are you sure?
I finished filming around 4, so if you want to get dinner at 6, I can do that if you want.
It's gonna take you 2 hours?
Yeah, that's about how long it'll take. I'm at Rochester Park, so, it's quite a drive back.
All right, man.
I will see you then. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Eric?
Yes.
Beautiful. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person, Eric. It'll be a fairly easy shoot today, just the 2 of us, before we dive into the real content.
Perfect. I've been delving into the script for weeks now. I can't wait to finally get started.
Wonderful.
So, you're not vaccinated?
No, I am. Just better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah. No, you're right. I noticed since we started, you've been a little, quiet. Is everything okay? Are you all right?
Silence often leads to perfection.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
The scene calls for you to look that way. Your character hears footsteps and becomes paranoid.
Okay. Hey, this is Eric. I'm sorry I can't take your call right now. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks.
Eric, it's been over an hour. Where are you, man?
How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You haven't touched your coffee.
I'm not a big coffee drinker.
That's how it was for me at first, but I got used to the bitter taste. So, Haley, tell me a bit about yourself.
I graduated in the summer, but I've always loved acting in both plays and films.
What did you study in school?
Biochemistry.
Biochemistry? If you don't mind me asking, how does someone with a degree in biochemistry end up acting?
I don't know, I only studied it because everyone else I knew was doing that.
Friends persuaded you? When you're brought into the world with someone, one is always going to be superior. That's my brother, the perfect child. In high school, he always had somewhere to be, something to do, someone to be with, a whole group of admirers vying for a scrap of his attention. What he did that I will never bow down to is become a people pleaser, completely changing who you are to please the people around you. The world is an interesting place. A year ago, a kid could be in their room by themselves all day, and everyone would call them abnormal. They'd call them a weird kid. Then, all of a sudden, everyone is at home by themselves all day. Now, when everyone is doing the same thing as that poor kid, no one is criticizing it because the whole world is doing it.
I never thought about it like that.
Do you even love what you do?
Huh?
I'm not sure. Sorry. I go on these little tangents. Can't even control them sometimes.
No worries, Taylor.
Do you want to talk about the script, Haley?
Sure.
This film is kind of like one of those cheap horror movies from the 70s. No, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw. That's the inspiration.
So what's my character's mindset?
I'm gonna be honest. She's a prey. A lost hope. No matter what she does or what she says, her fate is sealed. She will die.
Okay. But isn't that the opposite of those 70s movies?
Well, that's the point. This movie is a critique of those old movies and how realistically the killer should have won.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
That reminds me, we have to talk about your stunt at the end.
Where I get run over by a car? Yeah, let's talk about that. I don't want to get hurt or anything.
So basically, the safest way to do this is to have you run from the car, and I'll be driving, but slowly. I won't even have my foot on the gas. The camera will be on the dashboard, and I'll speed it up in post. Okay, action. That was great. I think the next take will be the one. Action.
So what do you think?
Eh.
Eh?
To be honest, I thought it would turn out better.
Wow. So why didn't you say anything to Nick?
I don't know, but I should have.
Well, that's what he's gonna release. We can't do anything about it now.
True.
Anyways, I'm craving some pizza. You want some?
Sure.
Yo,
What?
someone's offering us parts in a film.
Who? Who's Marie?
I don't know, but she lives around here. What do you think? Might be happier with this film than Nick's.
I want to read the script first.
Okay. That girl texted back. Here's your script. I think it's a pretty killer script if you ask me.
Yeah, I like it, but I want to meet with her first.
Why?
I have some questions about the script and the characters. And I want to get to know who she is.
Okay. When do you want her over?
We're not doing anything this Saturday, right?
No, I don't think so. Marie, do you need anything? Water, coffee?
Milk. So, how many inches? Excuse me? I mean the TV. How many inches? Oh, 70. 70? Good. I always tell people if they want to watch movies at home, you gotta go all out. Biggest sound system, best TV. That's the way to do it. I mean, yeah, since the whole pandemic thing, I thought it made sense to get a little home theater going. Yeah. The pandemic. Thank you. Good stuff. So, do you want to talk about the script? Yeah. I just had some questions. This is a short film. Didn't have to be annotated like that. I like to jot ideas. Your notes are there too?
No, but I loved your script.
Loved?
Love.
I'm just teasing. So Marie, I'm just wondering how we should approach this. Is it a soap opera type of romance, or is it meant to be more tragic and realistic? Am I meant to be interested in Tim, or is Tim interested in my character and I'm not? How about you two read out your lines? We'll see how it sounds. Okay. Can I see the script? Interior. Car. Evening. Tim and Claire arrived at Claire's house after a long day of hiking together.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. We should definitely do that again.
Again? You're crazy. At least not that trail. I almost passed out.
Okay, yeah, maybe a different hike. We definitely need to do this again.
Yeah, I'm down. Maybe get Ryan next time.
We could, or we could go alone like we did today. I found it more fun.
You beef with Ryan or something?
No, I love Ryan as much as the next guy. It's just that Marie? Tim is interested in your character. You come off as outgoing, which makes Tim believe that you like him. Okay.
Is Tim like a star athlete type of guy where he's like very macho, good looking, athletic, or is he more like a nerd where he's reserved to himself and gets judged for the things he likes?
Tim is supposed to be innocent. He doesn't know what he's in for. When he does realize it, it'll be too late.
In terms of falling in love with Claire?
In terms of what awaits him in life. So, when do you want to film? What is this film for again? It's not for anything. Then why are you making it? I'm a film creator. Am I not allowed to do that? I went to school for filmmaking. When I was there, my contemporaries, they always talked about the films that they were going to make. But the difference is they fantasized their films. I planned mine. And in retrospect, I've become more efficient, more capable, and more experienced than they'll ever be. They only ever pull out the camera for a final project. So yes, this film isn't for anything. I don't have a deadline. I'm doing it because I can. So let me ask you again. When do you want to film?
Ned and I talked about it. How does next week sound?
That sounds perfect.
Are you drinking OJ out of a mug?
Yep.
Okay. She's weird.
Who?
Marie.
That's mean.
Come on, you have to admit there's something off about her.
She met with two strangers at their house. Of course she'd be a bit nervous.
I'm not talking about that. Did you see the way she drank the milk?
She was thirsty.
Whatever. I'm just saying we've never worked with a director like that. There's nothing about her online.
She probably does it the old-fashioned way, where she just sends it to film festivals and whatnot.
Are you just going to defend her?
Defend her of what? Your suspicions?
I don't know.
Plus, that script is really promising, and she seems like someone who cares about making really good movies.
Yeah.
All you need to worry about is your own lines.
Ned Willis, my name is John Macy. I'm a private investigator working on the filmmaker case.
The filmmaker case?
There has been multiple cases of a serial killer posing as a filmmaker. Mr. Willis, I'm deeply sorry for what happened to you, but I need your help.
Look, I already told them everything.
I know, but this filmmaker has been doing this for years, and you're the only one that has managed to escape. I need to hear from you.
Okay. We thought she was someone who was nice, but on the day we filmed, something just clicked inside of her. She was a totally different person. She went to her bag and grabbed a knife, and she tried to stab me, but... Ow.
No!
Run!
Val saved me.
It's not your fault.
It is. Val had her suspicions about Marie or whatever her name was. I just told her she should stop worrying.
How did you escape?
I ran to her car and drove off.
Ned? Where's the car?
The scene calls for you to look that way. Your character hears footsteps and becomes paranoid. Action!
Okay.
Jeez. It's a movie of murders. Hey, Mac, listen. I need your help. Hello?
Hello, is this James?
It is. You're Sophie, right?
Yes.
On your page you said you are a filmmaker. Are you casting anyone in your next film?
Are you interested?
Yes. Do you live near Albany?
I do.
Can I be in your next film?
I don't really cast strangers.
Really?
I want to meet you.
Name the time and place. I'll be there.
Okay. Will you excuse me for a second? I have to use the restroom. So, your character's a serial killer. I really like that idea. When we film, I'll guide you so we can get the perfect performance.
So, when should we film?
I'm free on Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, that works for me.
Sweet. I'll come pick you up on Sunday, James.
It's her. It has to be her. Hey, Mac, did you find out who the car belonged to? Curtis May. What's the address listed? Excuse me.
Hello?
Hi, I'm John Macy, a private investigator working on a case.
Good for you.
Sorry, but I need to talk to you. Are you Curtis May?
I am. What is this about?
Sir, do you own a gray BMW X5?
Yeah, I gave it to my sister, Sarah May.
Sarah May. When was the last time you spoke to her?
Years ago, before the pandemic.
So you don't know where she is?
No.
Any clue on where I can find her?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't have her phone number. She's practically a ghost.
Damn.
Can I ask what she did?
She killed people.
It's sad to hear.
Yeah, I won't keep it any longer though. Here's my card. Call me if you think of anything else.
Will do. Take care.
GV Investigations Agency.
Yes. Is there a John Macy available?
You just left on break. Can I take a message?
Yes. Yes. I think I might have some more information on the filmmaker murders from a few years back. If he's still willing to...
I'll have him get back to you. Can I have him call you back on this number?
Yes.
And your name?
Roy Eastman.
Perfect. He should be able to return the call after he gets back.
Thank you. Hello, John?
Roy, see you soon.
Yes?
Roy, it's John.
But why would you put yourself in that situation to begin with? You of all people should understand how deep this goes. She murdered my best fucking friend. You gave up. I didn't give up. I lost my leads. So you gave up. Respectfully, Roy, I think you misunderstand the situation. You survived by a pure miracle. I'm still unsure as to how you got out. But it doesn't matter. She is a mastermind. She hasn't slipped up once. She consistently evades our every effort to track her down. Because you've gone at it from the wrong direction. You try and analyze her moves, you've already messed up. She's sporadic, but methodical. How so? I mean, look at Eric and Adam. Yeah, she came up with a way to lure in Eric, but she never accounted for Adam. Look, when Adam came, she had to adjust, right? She couldn't have known that he was going to appear, so she had to adapt. And thus, he found her murder scene. If we could catch her off guard, then... She still murdered him. What? I mean, yes, but she wasn't fully prepared to be ambushed. She wasn't ambushed. He stumbled upon the wrong place at the wrong time. Listen, Roy, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah?
I mean it.
I know.
I think we may be a bit over our heads here. I think you ultimately took a risk that almost proved to be deadly. And chances are, she's out there looking for you anyways. The likelihood of her falling into some sort of trap, it's slim to none. In matter of fact, us being together in the same room presents another level of danger. We're both in it now, and you're in too deep. The next step should really be for you to secure your own safety. I am happy to help you set up a witness protection.
No. No. Please. I want to help. I need to help. I'm not trained, but I can understand the patterns. I can help.
What are you planning?
We need to get her out of hiding.
I understand that, but what are you planning?
Someone has to be the bait. We play her game, and then we trap her. Before she traps us.
Roy, I cannot take that risk. I'm sorry.
Of course, you don't care about this.
I spent years of my life working on this case. Don't you dare say I don't care. I just lost my leads.
I am presenting you an opportunity to catch a killer, and you are turning it down.
Because it's not going to work. I can bet your ass on that. Roy, please, I highly suggest you just leave it. Please.
No. This will work, John. I know it.
What do you have in mind? Do you understand the risk, Mr. Coe?
I do. I have a personal stake in this matter. I've been friends with Adam for a long time.
You too, then.
It runs deep. Riley's a talented actor. He's the perfect candidate to bring her in.
And she already reached out.
What? Why didn't you tell me? This is way too soon.
We have until the weekend.
Jesus. Are you two insane?
We just need your knowledge. And your equipment. If we maintain constant communication and keep a low profile, I think we can catch her off guard. Then Riley can go in alone and we can hold back and wait.
At her level, sting operations are a guaranteed fail. She's most likely expecting it and is preparing for it.
I know, John. But we need this. This could be our last chance to fully prepare to take her on.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have gotten involved.
Don't be.
I just know how important this is to you.
We'll just do it without him. This is the spot?
Yeah, this is the spot.
You ready?
I don't know.
You can't get cold feet now.
You can't tell me off right when I'm about to throw myself into this. I could die.
You could, but don't worry.
All right. She's here.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Go out there. Good luck.
Thanks.
John? She's here. I need you to get here. Now. John?
Yeah. Send me the location.
You underestimate me, John Macy. You misunderstand me, John Macy. It's been a while since we last chatted, hasn't it, John? How long has it been?
3 years.
Not long enough. That's what you're thinking, isn't it, John? You can tell me, John. We're friends. That's all right. I missed you. You know I've been busy. I bet you have too. It's been 3 years.
All right.
A boy who appreciates fine art. But you have a finer appreciation, don't you, John? John, can I be honest with you? I feel like I can be honest with you. And in the spirit of being honest, it was never my intent to kill you. In truthfulness, I've always enjoyed this little cat and mouse game we got going on. Honestly, I'm really gonna miss it. Hey! I'm tired too.
What do you want?
At least want you to listen before you die. So just hang in there. I really enjoyed playing with you. But I'm so tired. So bored. You just gave up. And honestly, I wanted to as well. You had it so easy. Nothing going for you, nothing to uphold. I had a standard. A reputation. You just fucking ruined it. Did it never occur to you that I might figure out your shitty little plan? That Roy was a bit too excited to help out a little burned out detective. I really thought you would. We're done.